Want to become a software engineer? Join a big company, create great products, but confused whether BTech CSE or BTech IT is a better route to get there. What is the difference between the two? Stick until the end of the video. We are going to break it down in full details across the entire 4-year curriculum. We wanted to make a fair comparison. So like last time, again, we went around looking for some of the best in the country to choose a college which offers both these courses to see what is the difference. So we have picked one of the top NITs in the country. Okay, if you think you learn all about computer science engineering right from the first year, then surprise! You have chemistry where you have to learn about hardness of water, boiler troubles, petroleum, power alcohol, etc. If you choose NIT, then good luck because here you don't have to isolate caffeine from tea like IITians in the chemistry lab. But you still need to do volumetric estimations involving metal ions, analyze hardness, and need to analyze polymers, alloys, etc. etc. And you also need to swim in the river. You need to learn about swimmers in the river as part of physics. And as a part of physics laboratory, you need to do slinky spring experiments and pendulum experiments. If it is starting to feel like you're sitting in a mechanical engineering class by mistake, then wait, there is more to come. You also have engineering mechanics in the first year of CSE, where you need to learn about the concept of rigid bodies and deformable bodies. And computer science related subject? There are a few, but those account for less than 20% in the whole of first year. Okay, so what about BTech IT? A deep dive into their curriculum shows that they have 17 subjects, which is the same as computer science engineering. But the twist is you need to study all the physics, chemistry, and mechanics I mentioned above. No excuse for that. Then what's the difference? We'll find out. In CSE, you have discrete mathematical structure, and in IT, you don't. In IT, you have digital system design, which is not there in CSE. Also in IT, you have object-oriented programming, which is not there in CSE. If you think with BTech IT, you can escape from a lot of maths, then sorry to disappoint. You have discrete mathematics in the second year instead. And CSE people, you have design of digital systems in the second year, and you can choose object-oriented programming language as an elective in the third year. So effectively, 100% subjects overlap between CSE and IT in the first year, which means in year 1, there is absolutely no difference between BTech CSE and BTech IT. Do things change significantly between second year and fourth year? Let's find out. In CSE, there are 35 subjects between year 2 and year 4 where you will start learning some program core subjects like data structures and algorithms, data communication, computer networks, etc. Out of the 35 subjects, 10 subjects are program-specific elective courses, which means you can choose the subject from the list of options provided by the department depending on your interest. And this is interesting because you have a lot of options like artificial intelligence, machine learning, applications of blockchain technology, etc. as a subject to choose from. In the first year, we saw 100% overlap. Now that we have gone through year 2 to year 4 in both BTech, CSE and IT, let's add that up and see what difference that's gonna be. If you choose BTech CSE at NIT Surathkal, then you will learn 36 subjects related to IT. If you choose BTech IT at NIT Surathkal, then you will learn 36 subjects related to CSE. So 36 subjects are overlapping across the course of 4 years. Which means BTech CSE and BTech IT have about 70% subjects common in between them. And the difference? If you choose CSE, you will learn probability theory and application, data communication, theory of computation, linear algebra and matrices, etc. If you choose IT, you will learn computer communication and networking, signals and systems, web technologies and application, etc. So then, which amongst these two will take you closer to your dream company? We reached out to top executives from these dream companies to know which they would prefer. And here's what we learned. You see this code next to each and every subject in the curriculum details. This code is called course credit assignment, and it shows how many credits the subject has for lectures, tutorial and practicals. In simple words, this determines how much time will be spent over lectures and labs for each subject. These subject credits also reflect on your final CGPA or percentage at the end of your course. After carefully analyzing this code, the experts found that for computer science engineering, out of 174 credits, only 30, which is 17.34% of credits, are from labs or practicals. And for IT, the credits for practicals and labs are even lesser and cover less than 15%. So both CSE and IT are almost equally theory heavy. But the experts didn't stop there. they did a further deep dive and found that even these meager practical lessons didn't make sense when it came to what the industry expects. This is for two reasons. Most of these lab practicals are a standard set of experiments which is common to all students. And the codes are readily available in the open source platforms contributed by their seniors. The juniors have the option to copy, compile and run without using their critical and creative thinking skills. And two, they are not developing anything new or solving real problems in the lab. Hence, both CSC and IT graduates equally fall short of the vital skills required by the industry. And hence, it becomes difficult to hire them unless they upskill beyond the college curriculum or have learned these skills through work experience. Work experience before placement, during college? Yes, we asked the industry experts and all of them expect students to have work experience through internships. But around 95% of these internships do not last for more than a month or two. This is because the curriculum doesn't allow time for continuous and longer internships. Therefore, most students fail to gain this crucial work experience. The industry believes that long internships of at least 1 to 2 years are essential. This allows students enough exposure to life as a software developer and understand the software development life cycle, which is very crucial in the field of software engineering. Long internships also help to learn the latest technologies hands-on and develop other soft skills too. There are a lot of top universities offering exactly this futuristic learning approach that offer long internships up to 3 years and hands-on learning that provide 80% practicals and only 20% theory. We at Kalvyam are powering more than a dozen of them. To know what that student experience looks like, check this video.